Hello and welcome to Kilometer Marketing's YouTube video log. I'm Ken Ma, founder of Kilometer Marketing and your host. Welcome folks. Today we're going to be doing something different. We're going to be taking a look at landing pages and we'll be doing a deep dive into the Claris HD3 portable ultrasound machine landing pages with a live breakdown and critique of this particular page. Join me as I go through the review and share your comments as well in the comment section below. One of the first things I have to ask as I go through this and read through the content is, who is this page for? Who is the persona? Who is the person that you're trying to target? Given what I've read so far in terms of the headlines, the body copy, the bulleted checklist, I'm having a very difficult time trying to figure out who they're trying to speak to. Now, based on the images, I'm guessing they're trying to speak to her. Now, I don't necessarily know who she is. I don't know if she is an ultrasound technician. I don't know if she's a doctor. I don't know if she's a nurse. But based on the image, I'm going to guess that she's a medical professional. And from that particular perspective, this made-up medical professional is going to be the persona that I'm going to assume that we're targeting today. Here's one of the problems that we're having with this particular form already. Whether the persona is explicitly stated or not, the landing page has to be communicating to this target persona. And if we as readers are not able to understand or figure out to whom we're speaking to, that already indicates a failure in the landing page. For our fictional medical professional, whether she's a doctor or a nurse, the primary question that you're going to need to ask for this landing page is, why should I stay on this page? The span of attention for visitors online today is extremely short, so you're going to have to grab their attention right away. One of the first areas that comes to our attention is the headline, Claris HD3 portable ultrasound machine. That is a statement of fact. It doesn't speak to our particular target persona, this medical professional. Instead, it's a statement of the device that you're selling. It's actually more appropriate to an e-commerce product page than to a landing page. And it's not answering the primary question that we asked a moment ago. Why should I stay on this page? So that's the question that needs to be answered, and that's the piece that needs to be worked on. The landing page headline needs a better, more powerful value proposition that speaks to the particular needs and benefits of the target persona. So, item 1 to fix. Better value proposition for the landing page headline. The next question that this page needs to work on is the offer, the objective, the call to action. Right? The question that the customer or the user is really asking is now going to go from why should I stay on this page to why should I fill out this form? What is the benefit that I, as your target persona, going to receive if I complete this form? You're going to have to increase the value by putting in a strong value proposition for not only the landing page headline, but for the form headline as well. Next area of attention is going to be the landing page body copy itself. As I mentioned earlier when we talked about the landing page headline, the body copy of this landing page doesn't speak to the benefit that the target persona is going to receive if they continue with this page and if they continue with the desired task of contacting an expert. What this page actually presents in terms of copy is product features, which, while it may be interesting to the customer, to make this landing page compelling, you really need to present these features and how they benefit the customer. Right now, we're talking about a list of features. High definition ultrasound, easy to use app. These elements, in and of themselves, do not present value to the customer, to the user. The next item to fix is going to need to be the landing page copy. It needs to be presented from the perspective of customer benefit. What is in it for me? And it needs to help answer that question. We've spent quite a bit of time talking about value proposition in the form headline, in the page headline, in the body copy. But the other element that we need to talk about is value proposition in the image. The image needs to contribute to the overall value proposition message. Now, in our particular case, it's showing maybe a nurse, maybe a doctor, maybe an ultrasound technician, but we're not required to do that in order to communicate a value proposition or a valuable message, a benefit. Instead, one thing to consider is the benefit of the item or device itself. The image could focus on, in this particular case, the app. Part of the copy talks about AI, and the value message could very well be that the AI elements of this particular product and the app make the clinician, make the medical professional's life easier. One option would be to show the use by the medical professional, going over their shoulder, showing the app, showing the professional using the app with a patient, scanning with a patient, giving them a better sense of the benefit and application of this particular device to their day-to-day life, their day-to-day work. Now, up until now, we've spent quite a bit of time talking about improving the value provided in this landing page. Headlines, copy, form headlines, value proposition copy, images, and the alignment of all of those elements to value to the user and why they should complete the form for this page. Let's take a look now and flip it around to the cost side of things. Looking at the form, there is an emotional and informational cost that is levied on the user as a part of this landing page. In this particular case, we're looking at 9 fields: first name, last name, contact information, email, and phone number, specialty information, country, comments that they might have. And that is a cost to the user. One of the things that we can do to improve that cost and benefit balance is to reduce the amount of information required to complete this form. It is a way to reduce the friction that is created by this additional information on the user. Our suggestion is to remove the last 3 items in the form: the comments, the country, etc. The next item that we should look at is specialty. In looking at this particular form, there are 54 specialty options in this pull-down menu. There cannot possibly be 54 different possible messages for whomever fills out this form. One of the things that I suggest is that we reduce this down to a more concentrated, more focused number of specialties to reduce the friction and work required to skim through all 54 items to find the specialty that the user is. It makes it easier for the user. It makes it easier for the company, because there is no possible way that you're going to have a specialized message for one of 54 different specialties. Let's make things easier for everyone all the way around and reduce that down to something manageable, something with less friction. The last comment I have for our quick review and overview of this particular landing page is the Submit button. Like with the landing page form headline, the Submit button should reinforce the benefits that the user gets when they complete this form. I'm sure that many of us have visited a page where we've completed the information and our mouse is literally hovering over the Submit button, and we're not sure if we really want to send this form off into the ether or not. The Submit button should remind the customer, remind the user of the benefit that they will receive when they submit their information. So instead of just submit, the Submit button should be updated with a reminder of the value proposition. Thank you for joining us today and this quick landing page review. If you or your organization are interested in getting a review, submit one to kilometermarketing.com. We do a bi-weekly free review of the landing pages that we get in. If we decide to choose your landing page, we'll do a similar review for you and your organization. If you don't get selected, we do offer landing page review services on a paid basis. So if you're looking for feedback, if you're looking for ways to improve your performance similar to the feedback that we provided today, give us a call. Thank you very much, folks. I look forward to seeing you again next time.